I tell the story because I felt so bad for this homeowner. I got a call from a seller. His real estate agent suggested that he give me a call. She was trying to sell the home. This was out in Suffolk County on the North Shore, Miller Place actually. And this man's home was on the market, and so was his neighbor's home, about 4 houses down from him. Built the same year, very similar style, a little bit different. The neighbor's home was a little bit larger, had a pool in the backyard. This man's didn't. They were both on the market for about the same price. The neighbor's was a little bit higher, but the neighbor's taxes were significantly lower, thousands of dollars a year less. And this seller called me and said, can you look at my taxes? And I said, well, based on what you're asking for the house and what your realtor has listed the home for, the taxes are fair. There's really nothing I can do. You can apply for a grievance if the home sells for less. And, listen, sellers don't want to hear that, so just so you guys know, I'm very careful about that. I speak to the agent, I'll say, based on your asking price, the taxes here are fair. The neighbor with the bigger house and the pool, listing for more money, sold his home and moved. The man that I was working with, he kept reducing his price, trying to sell. But his taxes were they were high, but they were fair. So I couldn't, even as he reduced the price, he still didn't have a case for a grievance. They were still fair. So how does that happen? How do you have the same property, the same neighborhood, the same street, one home's actually a little bigger. How does that happen where they're paying so much less in property taxes? Well, when the market was low, when the market took a dip, the neighbor grieved the property taxes, reduced the assessment, and it doesn't go up again. Taxes inevitably go up because the tax rates go up, but it's multiplied by a lower base than this other guy. So if you guys know someone, if you have an area, let's say, that you work in that you're very familiar with and you know this area really well, it's your neighborhood and you sell a lot of the homes there, if you see one home that suddenly sold for less than what you think the market value would be, all those people in that neighborhood might have a case for a grievance now. They should all look. So that's why we say, do it every year. It just takes one home to sell for less than the subject property's assessment, and now there could potentially be a case for a grievance.